What's up? Hello everyone. Monday. It's Monday today, isn't it? Mm-hmm. What a great way to start Monday. We've had obviously. Oh God, we both got up at 6:30 today because we don't have another second car and we just are using up the mileage. We've only got a limited amount of mileage on the lease car. I said to Alicia, let's do kettlebell workouts all week this week. I won't go to the gym, but she's got to get up at 6:30 with me. So we smashed the kettlebell workout out there this morning, did a little warm up in here. So I'm going to keep, well, I don't know if you care, but obviously I train sort of legs and then chest and then shoulders, or not, then back, then shoulders, then arms, with cardio in there, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to keep that format, but with kettlebells. So today was leg day, so obviously like doing kettlebell swings, in like 20 kettlebell swings and 20 squats, 20 swings, squats, lunges, that sort of stuff. Got our legs burning. Alicia hasn't worked out for quite a while, have you really? You used to do CrossFit and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I got pretty muscly arms. Bloody hell,
muscly arms and carrying Rocco. Well done, Alicia. Well done. You've got one muscly arm.
I got two.
Oh, okay, two muscly arms. Good stuff.
Not as good.
So, I don't know how she feels, but I love starting a day with a workout. Really good. Then we got Rocco ready, shipped him off, done a bit of work. I'm firefighting again, just sorting out replies and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so we've just had a meeting with an investor that we've known for quite a while. And yeah, we've basically, he's given us a go ahead. He wants to do 2 big 600k type amount projects, which is mega. It's like the most we've ever raised off a single person. Very, very exciting. Really like him as well. And I think that's the major thing as well. Doing business with people you like. So, we went there to discuss a deal that we've got going on at the moment. We're not messing around. We're going to go view it at 3:45 with them today. So I've got to sort out a bloody washing machine that's gone faulty as well. So we're going to go do that first so I can get that sorted. And then we're going to go view the property with him because he hasn't seen it. I haven't seen this property. Alicia and Mum has as well. So that's exciting. He's keen to move forward with it based on our figures and stuff like that. The vendors aren't budging on price, but we'll see what happens actually. It's all exciting stuff. So it's a pretty good start to Monday, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Yes. Good. And so yeah, he's given us a go ahead on like another 600k, which opens up the market to the top end properties. That makes sense. We're kind of looking at the bottom end for the handful of investors that we've got due to their budgets and what they want to achieve. But yeah, this sort of opens up the nicer, bigger properties that we can do amazing HMOs with. So yeah, excited for that. Really excited for that. Anything to add, Alicia? Sorry, you're eating dinner now or lunch?
I'm eating my lunch. She's
breaking her fast actually, so she'll be fast. So we didn't eat for an extra sort of 45 minutes, an hour. That's pretty good. I need to eat now. Actually, I'm pretty hungry. I've had some pork scratchings. There we go, right. Good start to Monday, good start.
In the room before you run your first event. It has to start somewhere. And I strongly believe that if you're...
The first big shift, and this is a writer-downer, is that conversation is the new lead. Conversation is the new lead. For as long as I've been doing digital marketing, this idea of building a subscriber list, of building an email list, it's the thing that marketers used to brag about.
That night, my girlfriend and I went to Kensington Roof Gardens. So there I was driving down the road, driving a Maserati 4.7 Gran Turismo. My girlfriend's half Thai, she's a bit younger than me, and a policeman drives past. And I've got this fucking jacket on. Can you imagine? Black, what's that thing called? Maserati, yeah, it's amazing. Black Maserati, guy with a tinfoil jacket, and an Asian escort on the left-hand side. and the police are like, we can't pull those people over, they're just, drug addicts. And I had a top knot at the time, remember? So, there I am, I park the car, right, and I get out to the high street in Kensington, and these group of young ladies come up to me and go, is you a celebrity? And I go, yes, I'm a celebrity. And there I'm taking pictures. It took me 40 minutes to go from the car to the fucking club. It was unbelievable, right? So they are going to the club. The first thing that happens as I walk on the dance floor is everybody on MDMA comes to me. They're like, fucking hell, bro, what's happening? I often think, what would it have been like if I had golden trousers? You know what I mean? It's like, oh yes, okay. So,
much spectacular. Give it an applause. Alright, so,
All of them excited to see this. My good friend and mentor, Mr. Simon Zucci, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, make some noise! Best-selling author. He has 5 companies with a combined revenue of $150 million a year. He is the world's leading authority on sales. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet. Make some noise for Mr. Grant Cardone!
So much. All right, let's get the pictures out of the way. Y'all want to do the pictures? I give you one good picture. All right, okay, let's make some money now. Who wants to make some money? All right, good. Let's talk about what y'all never talk about. I was doing an interview. First of all, let me tell you, this city is freaking magnificent. You know, I got here and I expected New York, and I'm like, where's the trash? Like, you clean your streets up, people are proud here. You could use a little help selling. But it's a beautiful city. I mean, we've been amazed. The people have been really, really nice to us and gracious. Give Nick and his wife a big hand for putting this event on. And what I want to do is, because of who you are, okay, because you guys are in the space of helping and coaching, educators, teachers. How many of you want to help people? Help more people. So today what I want to do is I'm going to change this up a little bit from what I normally do, because normally I'm speaking to people that are selling either a tangible or an intangible. It could be a product that's online, a digital product, or it could be, like, we work with some of the largest sales organizations in the world. I have for years, for almost 30 years. Our single income was from corporations, not income. There's 3 other people that can buy the deal. I'm trying to buy the deal. These other 3 people have all the money in the universe. They have way more money than I have. They have way more respect than I have. They have bigger names than I have, and I'm going to get the deal. That's right, I'm going to get the deal. But to do that, okay, to get in control of that kind of purchase, when you're buying a piece of real estate that is valuable to other people, you're not a buyer. I don't go into that deal as a buyer, okay? So if you're taking notes today, I'm going to use this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend about an hour with you, and then me and Nick's going to come up here, and we're just going to do a bunch of Q&A for as long as you want, all right? Because I have a strategy with this part of the world. I want everybody in this part of the world to know my name. Nobody knows me here. And I want everybody to know me. Everybody in every village, in every street corner, because I'm going to show people how to get their money right. And the only way to get your money right is to always be a seller. You have to be a seller even when you're buying. I walked into Harrods, wandered into Harrods, beautiful Harrods, unbelievable. I mean, I get in there, my Amex was twitching. I went in there and just said, let's go play. Let's go play, let's go play. I walked into the Cartier store, saw this big diamond in the window. I'm like, that's magnificent. I walked in, I said, how much is it? Okay, the guy grabs it out of the window, he shows it to me. Ryan's with me, Captain Ryan, Real Estate Ryan. He's the pilot. Okay, no big deal. You just hit a button and the plane takes off. Jared's with me. My 2 kids are with me. Where's Jared? Yeah, Jared's making some noise, huh? And how much, Jared?
380K.
Yeah, it was $3.2 million. It was 15 carats. I could land my plane on it. I'd be like, shit, it was big, man. I wanted it. Elena doesn't want it. I want it. I want to go lay on it. See that? Like I'm sitting there trying to make sense of how could I make sense of paying $3.2 million for a freaking ring that I'll never wear? I might sleep with it, but I'm not going to wear it. I said, how much is it? 3.2. I said, man, it's unbelievable. My kid picked it up. She's like, well, I want to try it on. She's like, nah. And then the 7-year-old, she's swinging it around. He's like, don't scratch it. I said, dude, at $3 million, it shouldn't scratch. Right? See, at that moment, seller and buyer started flipping. He quit selling, and he started buying. An old story he tells himself. This guy's not going to buy. Another American coming in here, showing off at Harrods. Walking into the Cartier store, lost, killing time on vacation. And he was right. I left the store without the diamond. I've been thinking about that diamond ever since I left. I was having sex with my wife last night thinking about it. Man, who can buy that ring from me, man? Who's got that money? Why can't I just walk in there and buy that ring? Why not? Why is that $3.2 million this huge number for me? Why do I have to make sense of this? Right? Because I was programmed to save money. How many of you were taught to save money, to protect money, to conserve money? Let me just see a hand. How many are taught? See if you can finish this saying for me. A penny saved is a penny earned. Save for a... Oh, see, that this translates perfectly. Money doesn't grow on. Don't talk to. You know what, dude? Let's just get it over with right now. Let's just get it over with. Love you, dude. See, these universal, this is a problem. If you got a problem with money, you got a problem with selling, right or wrong. Because the only reason you would sell anybody anything is either you're being made to by your manager or you want money. So you really got to reprogram, like, I don't mean like some kind of like psychological thing on the reprogramming. You know, but you need to fix the way you're thinking about money, particularly how you spend money, because how you spend money is how you get money. You know, before we put anybody through our sales courses, we've had almost 45 million people go through our courses, maybe 48 million by the weekend. 48, these are courses that you pay for. This isn't YouTube videos. These are courses that people pay a lot of money. Don't play with money. How many have been told that? Don't play with money. Don't play with money. Quit playing with money. Money's not to be played with. A penny saved is it's a penny, man. It's a freaking dirty penny, too. Most of you won't even pick it up. Some of you in the room won't pick $1 up anymore. And that's dirty. Right or wrong? Like if some of you, if I open your refrigerator, it's full of stuff from last week. Some of you, you got a whole freaking drawer, just those little containers to save food, right? Because your mama said what? Eat it all. Every time she fed you, what did she tell you? Did it come with a lecture? Eat all your food. Eat all your food. Eat all your food. Huh? Yeah. Eat all your food. Eat all your food. Eat it all. Okay. Don't leave anything. There's people starving on this planet. Okay, you got 6 peas left. Put it in the refrigerator. Dude, I don't want them. Save it. Tomorrow we'll do something with it. Right? That's how I grew up, man. I had problems with money from the age of 10 years old, probably 8 years old, actually. I had more money when I was 8 than when I was 28. How's that even possible? Education. I started getting educated about money. When I was 8 years old, I was going down there. My dad gave us a quarter. You know what a quarter is? A U.S. quarter? It's got an eagle on it. It's got a president or something like that. It's all made up, right? They decided how big to make it, how thin to make it, what its value was. And then the rest of us decided what it was worth to us. My daddy gave me a quarter. He gave one to my twin brother. We're walking to the store. We're feeling like ballers. You know what a baller is? You guys have this term here? I'm a baller, dude. Right? I got swag on, man. I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm loaded. 25 cents. Okay? I'm walking to the store. I'm playing with my partner. And I'm playing with it. I'm touching it. Sometimes I was touching myself. Okay? I was 10, but yeah, it's starting to happen. So I'm playing with it. I'm playing with it. I'm playing with it. And bang. And it fell out of my pocket. And it went into a manhole. You know these manholes in the street? And the quarter fell. And the manholes, that's back in the day where the manholes, like you could put your foot in a manhole, right? They closed them all up now, but I was terrified. I'm on my knees. I'm like, I'm trying to find this quarter, man. I'd do anything for this quarter right now. Will you guys? No, you won't. Don't lie, man. Come on. Don't be broke and a liar. You know? I'm looking for this quarter. I can't get the quarter. I try to put my arm down there. I can't reach the quarter. I realized I was short. I go home. I'm freaking scared because my daddy's about to whip my ass. What are you doing playing with money? Never play with money. Never play with money. Never, ever play with money. How many were taught that? You better learn how to play with money, or you're not going to have any. My grandfather grabbed me an hour later. He says, son, let me tell you something. Your dad said never play with money. I want to teach you something else about money. This is one of the most important first lessons I ever had about money. First thing I did was I learned from my dad, never play with money. And then my grandfather said this. You might want to write this down. He said, never go anywhere with 1 quarter. The point of the story, obviously, is, dude, you need a bunch of quarters so you can play. Everybody agree? How many need more money? How many of you need more money? Okay, good. So let's just demyth the whole deal, all right? How many of you like to have a lot more people giving you, exchanging with you, and changing? Because you don't even hold on to the paper anymore. The paper goes to a digit, and you worship the digits. No, we can't spend that. No, we can't spend that. What? Spend what, dude? This shit is made up. What are you talking about, man? Like you're in a Disney film. The characters are made up. You won't even use the thing that will get you more of what you want. What does Goldman Sachs do? What does Blackstone do? Okay? What does the guy that bought Harrods do? He collects money, trades it for assets that produce more money. He doesn't keep money. What do the banks do with money? They hate money. What does the bank do with money? They get it from you and they give it out as many times as they can. You see? But your daddy didn't understand that. So your daddy said, go work your ass off, get some money, and hold on to it. And the flow stopped. And by the way, don't talk to strangers when you're out there either. Don't talk, because shit, it's dangerous out there. It's a dangerous world. Look, man, I've been up and down this town. There's nothing bad happening. Give me a number, anybody. 1.25 million? Huh? That's his new goal. So he was at 125,000. Impossible to live on 125 grand. Right or wrong? It's impossible, dude. And be a sane person. Come on. How can you possibly live on $125,000 in a year? You're not giving any money to anyone. Nothing bad better happen. Your mama better not get sick. Heaven forbid your daddy's got a gambling problem. Right? None of your kids better wander into anything bad. No drug addiction anywhere in your family by anyone on any terms. You're not going to buy a house. You'll never own anything. How can you possibly live? I didn't say get by. How do you live on 125 grand a year? The only reason you guys make sense of $125 is because your daddy only made 40. Or you got other people around you starving. Or you're like, I work for myself. I do whatever I want. And I make 40,000 pounds a year. But I'm my boss. I'm my own boss. I do what I say. I go and come as I please. Yeah, I don't make any money. But I do what I want, when I want, how I want, as often as I want. Dude, you bullshitted yourself so heavy. Listen to what you're saying. You sold yourself on nothing. Because some guy in some other part of the world in Ethiopia is starving, you made sense of your 40 grand. Is that possible? Happened to me. Would you make more money? If you had the product line up, so you need both the attention. I got to have the attention. First of all, you got to have the target. You got to have the target, and you better have everybody on the same page with the target, okay? And the target better be huge, and you'll never get it by yourself. If you're small, you can't get big. It's impossible. If you're by yourself, you will never make it. You need to build a company, okay? In the self-help space, in this coaching space, the biggest mistake I see is people try to stay small. It's impossible. The universe does not reward people that are trying to stop. Okay? You have to be willing to expand. Spiritually, the universe wants to do this. It doesn't want to contract. Contracting is a failure. You have to add people. You guys get it? You got to add people. Bigger is better, as long as you don't go slow. So you got to have a target, okay? You have to have products. That could be a service. It could be a box. It could be a widget. It could be a digital product, right? Like we have a lot of product. We probably have, I don't know, over 80 products on our website. So if I have a $1,000 product, I'll have a $10,000 product. That's one product I was talking about. But I'll also have A, B, C, D, E, F. I mean, I got a store. If you walk into a grocery store in America, there's the average grocery store in America has 80,000 products, 84,311 products. It doesn't confuse anybody, by the way. I know a lot of you are like, I don't want too many products. It's going to confuse people. You're the one that's confused. I want them shopping me, okay? We might have this for free. I might have this for 95 cents. I could have this for $1.95. There's another guy out there saying, don't monetize. I monetize everything. Everything. I'll monetize stuff before I have a product. Jared, do we have the millionaire booklet, Jared? Where's Jared? Jared, I'm going to keep saying, where's Jared? Let me see that millionaire booklet. I'll tell you a real quick story, and then I'm going to bring Nick up, okay? Where's Nick? Nick's not here either, huh? Nick left me? Give Nick another big hand while he's not here. Give Nick a big hand while he's not here. So this little book right here, I'm going to show you a little book. How many of you have written a book here? Okay, good, good. So I've written 7 books. This is one of them, 13 best-selling programs. The 13 programs that I've sold that are online that nobody ever talks about, they talk about the books. Oh, you guys written 7 books. Dude, the 13 business programs have outsold all the books. One program that we did with 7 days of planning sold more than all 7 books combined. Okay, this little book right here, we're going to give everybody a copy of this. You guys want a copy? I'm going to give you a copy. I'm going to give you a copy, okay? So that book took 2 hours to write. I was selling that book. I came home after a charity event. I was at a charity event. The book talks about it a little bit, but I was at a charity event, and the charity was trying to raise $2 million. How many of you like giving money to charities? Okay. I've raised almost $200 million for charities. Thank you. Raising money is harder than writing a check. But you can raise more if you give more. Right? Because when they see you doing it, then everybody's like, shit. Because then you can lean on somebody and say, I did it, dude. But man, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I know. I did it. You want the world to be a better place? Lean on the pen. Let's go. Do it. It's just money anyway. I made more money after I gave that money. How many have seen that happen before? You let something go and more came to you. I don't know if that's like karma or something. I just know this is the flow, right? So anyway, I was at this charity event this night. I'm there 2 hours. They raised $1 million in 2 hours, and they were still $1 million from their target. And everybody, you could feel everybody getting all down and depressed, and it's going on long, and I'm like, damn, man, you ought to just, I hope somebody does this so I don't have to. You know, I don't want to spend the money. I don't want to give the money. I want to be Mr. Generous. I want to be Mr. Nice Guy, but I ain't giving $1 million to nobody. That's what I'm thinking, right? And then I said to myself, how you buy things is how you'll sell things. How you hold on to money, son, is how you're going to get money. Now, in the book, they don't talk about this, but because we're all friends. Are we friends now? Yeah. Are we friends now? Yeah. See, my friends are enthusiastic, man. Okay? So I said, oh, shit, I'm going to write that. I said, hey, we're getting ready to leave. Everybody said, I said, I'll do it. That's not in the book. I'm just telling you who the guy is. Okay? And I said, I'll do the damn $1 million. Freaking room went nuts, man. I mean, people went crazy. For about 17 minutes, I was the hero for 200 people, including myself. I was like, shit, that's bad shit. You a bad dude, bro. Hope that check clears. I hope we got all that money in the account. Actually, I was not worried about that. I'm like, I'm good, man. Because I had produced enough in the physical world to be able to give this away. And I felt really good about it. And I could see how many people in the room. I mean, the thing that I got out of this was that, you think we could raise $1 million here right now? Do y'all think we could? What do you think? 700 people here. There was only 200 people here that night. We ought to just try it right now. Shit, I'd do it too. So I'm driving home that night. Actually, my wife was driving the car home. We're driving home, and I'm like, I'm going to write a book tonight. I wrote that book in 2 hours. Okay? Made that $1 million back in 90 days. On that book. Now check this out. We didn't even sell the book. We gave the book away. All we did was set up a target, create a product. Product was, hey, I want my $1 million back. Shit, I'm missing that $1 million. I'm missing it. It was all friendly at the bank. It was happy with me. It was loving living with me. You with me, man? You with me? I'm like, I can't get that $1 million back, but I can get a new $1 million, can I? Okay? We built a landing page for this product, a product that was not created, gave the book away, and when people hit that landing site and they want to learn how to become a millionaire, we then had some other products that we would sell them in this funnel on the way out, okay? Or they would become a coaching client, or they became a business client. You with me? Or they became an investor in the real estate. The point of this story is this: a target is first. Everybody agree? And the target needs to be something you never lower. Never, ever lower a target. Never, ever lower a target. Raise the activity. So every time you want to give up on a target, and you will, what are you going to do? Increase the activity. And by the way, if this don't work in London, move. For those of you who are like, this is an American thing. Move, man. It's a big planet. Ain't nobody keeping you here. If it doesn't work here, find some place it does work, because what you're doing right now don't work. Right? Whatever level you're at, when he hits $1,250,000, he needs to understand that what got him to $1,250,000 will not get him to $12 million. Everybody with me there? Okay? What got
Psychologist, I would like to ask you, Grant, what would be your answer to those people who hit the money ceiling on what they believe their price, their service, or their product should be? I've noticed it hits at different levels depending on the person, but it always hits.
Yeah, you hit the money levels?
Yeah, so the people who can't sell a product past 2,000 or 10,000 or 100,000. Is it some kind of thing, right?
Yeah, the first thing I would look at is the executives. I would look at you first. You know, I would look at who's saying the product. What are your products?
I've got online courses. I've got
how much are they?
Right now it's 5,000, 1,550.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would look at you and say, dude, why did you make those numbers up? You made them up.
Yeah.
Everybody agree? It's all made up. You know, I paid $9,000 last night for one room over at the Mandarin. You know, I checked in, I'm like, $9 grand, damn. Y'all can make up some good shit here. You know, so it's all made up, man. Somebody sat around. I mean, you guys understand there's nobody, like it's not me and Nick are smarter or something. The Mercedes dealer, he gets a number that Mercedes made up. A bunch of guys sat in a room and said, what do you guys think, man? 160, 170, 180, yeah, we should, flip the coin, 167. It's all made up, man. Colors are made up, interiors are made up, what it'll do for you makes up, how fast it goes, how much fuel it burns. Nobody ever checks. It's all made up, man. The Queen's got 900 rooms over here. Who made that up? How does one person need 900 rooms? Come on. It's crazy. Huh? He ain't got 900 rooms, man. All right. Come on.
VIP, thank you very
much.
much.
Awesome.
I wanted to ask a quick question. So, I'm on the path of expanding my business. So, making between 20,000 and 50,000 a month is now normal, but I find that is still pretty mediocre. So, I want to know how I can grow my business, and what I do is that I teach people how to sell high-ticket services within 6 weeks or less. But I want other coaches now to use my methodology, and I have no idea how to do that.
So first I would just say, like, congratulations on what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Give her a big hand. Come on, come on, come on. The second thing I would say is like the spread that you gave me, 20 to 50, like you're being really lenient with yourself when you say that. So I wouldn't, I know that you're being reasonable with your targets, and I would tighten down, like your personal, you need to become like a wrench and tighten down what that number is. It's too big a spread. It's not 20 to 50. It's a lazy number, right? So you should know, man, I'm at this number, and this is what we're doing, and we're stuck at this $41,257, and I can't seem to crank it above that. And then I would play the 10X game. You know, my wife and I played this lottery game. You know, what if we won $600 million after taxes? By the way, what I was saying about the Queen and the 900 rooms, it was massive respect for anybody that can have 900 rooms. Just understand that. I mean, for me, it's like I have massive admiration for anybody that can achieve anything closer to their potential. And I have almost zero tolerance for myself and others that operate way below their potential. So I would just I would play the 10X game and quit playing the 27 to 42, whatever the numbers were, and start saying, hey, I want to make 400 grand a month. What would you have to do? How much would it change your plan to make 400 grand a month?
The only thing I can think of is spending more money on advertising.
That will do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What's best?
But you should spend more. That's one thing you should do. It's not going to be one thing. See, for you to make 400 grand a month from where you're making right now, like you have to change everything. So Elon Musk says, hey, I want to go to Mars, man. I don't know why. I don't know what's there. I don't know how to raise the money. He doesn't have enough money to go to Mars by himself, just so you understand. He's got to get a lot of people on board with it. Don't know what it's going to cost, but we want to do it. It's a big idea, man. And I think most of the coaches, it's kind of like the same problem with network marketing. You know, network marketing, you get involved, it costs no money. I lose $100. So easy to get in. Nobody's pushing. The risk is so low, right? But you put everything on the line. You put everything on the line. You put people on the line. You put your family on the line. You sell your house. You know, Damon John and I had this conversation about, like, it's just, most people just don't have enough committed to take it to 400 grand. And that was holding me back in my business. Everybody thought I was doing good but me.
but I'm the only one that mattered. Having somebody with me that said, dude, we can do more. Now I got a lot of people around me. Man, we could do something really big here. My wife first, she's always saying, dude, you can do this. She's always pushing me. She likes the game. She wants the push. She has never one time, we've been married how long, Elena? 14. She has never in 14 years said, hey, you work too much. You work too much, you're gone too much. You spend too much time on your work. You know, Saturdays and Sundays I'm working. She never says, hey man, put it down. Never. We're on the same page. We want to do something big. And it can't just be about money either. It's got to be about something bigger than pieces of paper. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the first time in the UK. Brett Cardell.
Yeah. So hi. You're going to be in the vlog? No. Yeah.
Oh my God! You go!
Rolling?
Yes.
Good. Hello everyone. It's Sunday evening. It is 7 o'clock. I've been properly slack on here. What you would have seen though is most of the footage from Grant Cardone. Just make this episode quite large, but I thought, I mean, I've heard it all before because I've heard all of Grant's content, sort of frequently watch his stuff. But if you haven't, I highly recommend, like, well, hopefully you've listened to all of it, and if not, go back and listen. It's just like some fundamental stuff that, you know, it's just interesting, really. Yeah, we've been super busy. Basically, what happened was someone we know, a client of ours, we've done a bit of consultancy work for, offered me a free ticket to this event because his person that he was going with dropped out. So I was like, yeah, okay, why not? And so I spent Wednesday, Thursday up in London at this event, and it was quite good, you know. Got to meet basically one half, well actually both, Pegasus Property. They invest up north, exactly what we do. They're further along than we are. They've done loads of projects. I've met Nick a few times, and I met Nick as well on Wednesday, but I actually met John, his business partner, as well. He's just like a proper nice guy, and we were just chatting all things property. So that was really cool. He gave us a small tip as well. Both did, actually, to be fair. So that was awesome. Met the speakers. The guy I went with, just got to know him a lot better. He's just a super intelligent, really fucking nice guy. Yeah, so really enjoyed myself, and then obviously seeing Grant Cardone was pretty cool. Yeah, it's kind of fired us up. On that second day on Thursday, literally had 2 people that wasn't on our radar message us saying they want to invest with us, and then someone who's sort of been messaging also confirmed that they want to invest. So yesterday, like my friend, he's got a potential development deal which is huge. Some of his investors have pulled out, and you know, I've sort of said, well, you know, we've got quite a few contacts now, let's maybe see if we can work together on it. So went around his, the kids played, you know, because it's literally like, we're quite identical. Me and him went to school. Yeah, his partner, his wife is, you know, same as us, everyone's the same. Like, we've both got 2 older girls and 2 younger boys, so it's just really nice, all playing together, nice barbecue there, spent the day there, spoke about property and all that sort of stuff. Today we have been on it, analysing deals, email investors, just hustling really, trying to do the income producing activity that really matters. One of our tenants, one of our properties, not our own one, ones we manage, he's broken his window somehow. So I'm going there now on our way down to Brighton to see his window, and B, we are going to meet some investors. They're probably actually one of the first investors that messaged us right at the beginning, like ages and ages ago. Their work has brought them down south, so they're both hitting Brighton at about 7:30. So yeah, we're literally going to an investment property and going down there for sort of nibbles and drinks, just to sort of meet his other business partner, because we've met one of them quite a lot. So yeah, that'd be really good. So all things business. Luckily the kids have been looked after. Rocco's been out all day and Tally's been out half the day, so yeah, we've managed to get loads of stuff done. So we started the week strong on a Monday, we are finishing the week strong on a Sunday. Yeah, all is good. I've had a pretty good week, really, pretty good week. Feeling super motivated. Past like Grant Cardone, that event where you're sat around sort of millionaires and multi-millionaires and just really successful business people, you've got no other option but to be motivated as you leave, really. So yeah, all good. Alicia's car's broke though, so that's an absolute pain in the arse. Looking at getting the CLA class Mercedes though, but it's going to be a £2 grand up front fee and then like 350 quid a month, which at the moment is like, didn't have that budget, but we have to create that budget by getting some deals. So yeah, what do you do? Like that's the entrepreneurial life. That's why it's brilliant. It's like, you know, if we were just normal and in a normal job, it'd be like, oh no, the car's broke, what are we gonna do? Like, can't change your circumstances, can't earn any more money. But being in this sort of circumstance, it's like, bloody hell, the car's broke, what are we gonna do? Let's go and earn some more money. How are we gonna earn that? And it's just brilliant. How can you earn more money? You can just ask that question, bloody do it. So positives are we can just get two nice cars ahead of when we would want them, but you know what, we'll have them 3 years, there should be no problems. You know, every time you drive your car you feel like, yeah, you're doing well, you're doing alright. Even though our flat's a bloody mess and I was going to do loads of bits up in the flat, and I'm still gunning for it. I'm literally we're halfway through this quarter, really, so we've still got a good half of a quarter to make a difference. So that is the plan. What the hell?
They just went through red lights.
And then it turned it green, so happy days. Well, it's because no one's there. Right, gonna love you and leave you. Probably won't vlog, will we? No, we won't vlog. Meeting the investors. We're going down to Brighton. Brighton's really nice.
Behind the scenes, like him doing a...
Did he crash?
Oh dear.
Oh
Dear.
Oh.
Big crash.
Oh.
Behind the scenes, him doing like a big entry, like my arms are killing me.
Yeah. Girl.
Oh dear.
Is that gridlock? Well, you can come on, these cars in front don't have to. Oh no, they can get around. Is that a bus piled up?
I don't know.
No, I think the bus just can't get past.
Anyway, really enjoyed that. Anyway, see you later. Bye.